There you go, look at that. Woohoo! Just tell people, what's your name? Who are you? Where are you?
So my name's Mikey Kenny. I'm a fiddle player. I'm from Liverpool, but I've spent a lot of time studying traditional fiddle music from basically all the northwest of England. I grew up playing Irish music in Liverpool,
Right.
and then I wanted to branch out a bit further and sort of understand a bit more about the music that was dominant in the northwest throughout the past,
Okay.
Couple
So
of
Scouser on the
centuries.
fiddle. Is that right?
Scouser on the fiddle. That's right, exactly.
The reason why we're having the chat is because you're coming to Cumbria on the 7th of April. That's right, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
To the John Peel Theatre.
John Peel Theatre. Let me just... One second.
No,
I just want to make absolutely sure of that.
It is. I've written it down at the bottom. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've put the 67th of April.
I'm playing in I'm playing in Morecambe as well, you see, on the same weekend, so I just want to make sure I've not muddled the two up. The 7th of April.
It is the 7th. It's definitely
this
not the
Sunday.
6th. It says the 67th. Right, okay. Now, you're not coming on your own, are you?
No, I'm playing with a drummer, a jazz drummer, Michael Paul Metcalf.
Okay.
Because part of what I'm doing is a lot of people, they hear about traditional fiddle and they think it's going to be like sort of Morris dancing type of music because it's like English music from the northwest. But the music that I know and understand is a bit more like what would have been played in the corner of pubs in the 18th, 19th centuries.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to bring that to more contemporary audiences. So I like to do it with a lot of rhythm. I like to do it with percussive players. So I came up with this idea that it would be great to take it on tour, playing it with a drummer backing me. So you've got fiddle and drums, and I play a bit of electric guitar as well and do some songs as well. But it's all about how the fiddle bounces off the rhythm of the drums. It's very groovy music. It's not what people anticipate it might be when they hear, it's going to be English fiddle music.
You're well known on the music scene in the folk circles. There's no two ways about it. You play in Liverpool, Manchester, London, Glasgow, and now you're coming to Wigton. Do you normally at these little villages, these little towns, or have you played here before, Mikey?
I have played. I played at the Moorforge Folk Festival that took place at the Viking settlement there. Moorforge Viking settlement. So that was great. And I played at places nearby, like the Solfest and stuff. So, I mean, during my more development years, I studied at Lancaster Uni, and during my development years, I spent most of that time just playing in pubs around the lakes and in Cumbria. But now I'm at a different point in my career, and it's more about playing in theatres and halls and more like ticketed venues. So I have played around those parts a fair bit in my past, but never in this sort of setting. I've never played in a theatre in Wigton, for example.
Okay.
But it's a different part of my life now, a different chapter.
Nice. Okay. Well, people keep on developing and moving forward, don't they? You know what I mean? What's next on the agenda in the world of Mikey Kenny?
There's a fair bit. I'm bringing over. I tour a lot internationally, and I go to Italy a lot, and I play with lots of different musicians out there. And I'm bringing over a great friend of mine who is a Spanish guitarist called Victor Herrero. And he's coming, and we're doing a collaborative tour of the UK. Basically, as soon as I do these 2 dates this weekend, I embark on this other tour. And that's 2 weeks around the UK as well. So
the fiddle and Spanish guitar, what's the sound going to be? What's that going to be like?
I mean, that's quite interesting music because one thing that you can be assured of is that if you take dancing music from any culture, the one really important thing is that it's driving. You've got to want to move to it. And that's what I'm all about. I grew up playing ceilidhs around Liverpool, playing Irish music, playing jigs and reels and all that sort of stuff. So I learned all about dancing music, and obviously a lot of Spanish guitar music is very rhythmic, very driving. So we put those two things together. It works really well. People are often surprised, but then you look at in Italy, for example, like common music in Irish music, common type of dance in Irish music, and in English music is a jig, and the origin of the jig is Italian.
Is that
like
right?
It's just developed over the years, like a long time back. Yeah, it comes from the word giga, and it's just a really old
schools, man.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So all music sort of like interconnected. If you go back through time, just like genealogy, I guess. If you like look at your roots, you'll find that if you go far enough back, you're related to everyone. And music's the same. If you go far enough back, every music form is related to other music.
Right.
So kind of what I'm all about is like breaking all that down and like showing people that and getting stuck into playing and exploring. It's great.
Okay. So on Sunday at the John Peel Theatre, where you're playing with your Mary, what can people expect?
So they'll hear a lot of rhythmic English dancing music, probably not in a form they've ever heard before. A lot of the Northern English music has very close links to Ireland and Scotland, and you can hear that in the music. So a lot of people say to me, "Oh, it sounds like you're playing Irish music," but a lot of those tunes are actually Northern English music. So a lot of people don't expect that it's going to sound the way it does. It's very dancey, so if people want to get up out of their chairs and dance around, I'm not going to say anything. They can do that. I'd love that. I'll also sing songs because I write a lot of songs, so people can kind of expect to be taken on a bit of a journey. It's like I'm not a fan of playing just one form of music, so the night will be like a bit of a journey. I talk a lot about where tunes come from and where the music's come from, so like people might learn something as well. It's like I teach traditional fiddle as well, so I often I talk a lot about like the background of the music, but I never really know what to expect, to be honest. I gauge the audience and just give them what I feel they want to see.
Okay. Yeah. Well, look, I hope it's a cracking night. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you come back. For those that are watching, 7th of April, this Sunday, Mikey Keeney and Michael Metcalf, John Peel Theatre, 7:30. Tickets are available. Even if you're not going to come, go and check this guy out. But also as well, share the post and tag people who you think might be interested in coming and show a bit of support, because John Peel, they do a fantastic job. They want to package it to the rafters if they can, and get down there. And finally, back to yourself, Mikey. How can people go and find out about you and go and check your tunes out?
Yeah, the easiest thing to do is just go on Google and type my name. So if you type my name in Google, you'll pull up loads of stuff. I do have a website. It's mikeykenny.co.uk. So if you go on there, you'll find a load. But it's quite easy to find. You just type it in on Google and the load will come up. Right. I've been doing a lot over the years, so there's lots on Google.
Okay, so you go check it out before you can try it before you buy it.
Yeah.
Right, well,
same with all Spotify and all that. You can use all that. Yeah. You find stuff on there as well.
All right, mate. Well, look, best of luck with it. And it's been a pleasure to talk to you. I'm going to put it off, stitch it together, and I'll give you a bell. Give us a minute. See you later.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks so much.
Thank you.